Welcome back to my channel. This is my gel nail polish review channel, and I'm going to be reviewing 5 different gel polishes today. I'm starting with OPI Ring Bearer from their new collection. And as you can see, it's very, very thin. I put 1 coat on. Let's put that, we're going to cure that for 30 seconds. And let's move on to the next color. Now, not all of these colors I've actually used on clients, but some of them I have. Now this, actually, out of all the polishes, this is one of my favorites. I think it's gorgeous out of the hundreds of bottles that I have. Look at this color. This is by H&M. It's number 1550. And it was very inexpensive. I bought it online. And I want you to see this. Let's put a drop. And then we bulldoze it up. And look at that color. It's just the prettiest kind of red, sequiny, as I say in Israel, nutzim look. Now there. Now that, I would almost use that. You could use that on the top of a dark red. Okay, so there we have that. That looks quite pretty. Again, it's quite thin. So here, we're going to move on to, let me cure that, and we'll cure that for 30 seconds. And let's go back to the OPI. Okay, now that was the first coat. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but, and with your clients, they kind of do want to sometimes get out of the salon. So this color is intricate, I think. Look at how thin, how sheer that is. It's a very sheer color. I mean, it is, I think it's very special, but it's so sheer that I don't know if 2 coats is enough for actually the kind of look. Look at the bottle. That's the bottle to the color. Okay, but let's see. It's still nice like that. Now I'm going to cure that again. So we're on the second coat to that. Now this color here, let's go back to the H&M. And we can make it a little thicker this time with gel. Make the first coat very thin, the second coat. And that's the second coat. Now that's quite beautiful. I think it's beautiful as it is. It almost comes off as a gentle raspberry color. We can look for 3 coats. See what 3 coats does for that as well. But let's put that aside. And let's go back to the OPI. I think that would be sufficient at 2. The OPI Ring Bearer. Quite a nice color. Could be beautiful for every day. It could be for a formal occasion. No. I think really you need 3 coats with that. Oh yeah. And you know, it's always the question, is it cost effective to do 3 coats? To get the look that you see on the outside of the bottle, it definitely needs 3 coats. It might even need 4 coats. Okay, so there we have that color. And color is so personal. I'll let you be the judge of what you feel. I'm going to leave that at 2 myself. Here, I'll put on another coat just to give you a sense of what that would be at 3. I would almost do this color. I would use a dark red underneath, and then I would put that on top. I did that, and it was very nice. Then you get the depth, you get the opaqueness of the deep red, and then you get the shimmeriness, just even with 1 coat. Now that's gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to put that in the lamp as well. And let's move on to another color. Now this I've used many times, and it is one of my favorite in the shop, and I think it's a very original color out of all my colors. H&M 1862. That's the number on that one, 1862. And now look at this one, guys. You're gonna like this. This, I don't know how to describe it. It would be, look at that. It's like a marble, let's see, let me think of the word. A marble or a paint splashed look. And like when you work with Nuts That Seam sparkling colors, you can actually move the sparkles around. So there, that's one coat. Now that's really just kind of interesting like that. Look at that. Very original. I mean, that's almost something that you would do to do nail art, but it is what it is already. So, okay, so we've got that. So I'm excited for you to see what the next coat is, because it gets really interesting. I've had this done on people's toes before and fingers, and this lasted one of my clients like over a month. She's been wearing this with no chips. Okay, so let's get that going in there. Okay. And now let's move on to, and here's Venalisa. This is number 909. Now, I've never tried this before. It's an interesting color. It's a gray, like a brownish kind of gray. Wipe the brush off on one side. And we use the bulldozing method up and down and down. And on the longer nail, if you paint the bottom first, it's easier because polish always is smoother with polish kind of underneath, so to speak. Wow, that's really pretty. Now that's gorgeous. Now that is going to be, it came on with a nice application. It wasn't too thick, wasn't too thin. I probably could have made it a little bit thinner, but it actually is okay. Let's get some of these out of the fire here. Oops, excuse me. And let's put that in, 30 seconds. Got that, and let's see what we have here. Okay, now I haven't put a top coat on, but that's the OPI, and you can see is the bottle's at 3 coats, it's maybe almost true to the color. We'll put that on the side. Then we've got H&M 1550, which is beautiful. And now that's 3 coats there. Gorgeous. Really, that's, I think, one of my favorite colors, period, of every color I have so far. Okay, now, this is exciting. Let's go with H&M 1862. It was a good year, right before Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. Okay, in America. Here, let's put this down. Now watch this. Here we got the second coat on that. Look at that. That's so pretty. That is just so cool. Now I'm kind of gliding it on there almost. I mean, look at that. Now I can move the sparkles around to suit my taste. Really, you have to do that with that kind of polish. But even when they're kind of bunched together, that looks really cool. And it's the second coat. I can even put a little bit more on. I can utilize just having the second coat like that. I kind of just dance it on there very gently. And I feel like maybe there needs to be another sparkle there. Let me see if I can find a sparkle in there. Oh, there's one. There we go. It's that abstract sense of balance that all of a sudden you say, yes, that's it. but it's so abstract. It's always a wonder how you actually get to that moment where you feel that it's right, that it's perfect. I guess that's the notion of modern art. Okay, so we're going to fire that one up, and I think that's quite beautiful. Very special color on the market right now. Here we have the second color. Okay, let's go with our second coat, and I believe this will be our final coat to get nice coverage. Gel on one side, put a dot, and kind of doing this upside down for my videographer, but that's okay. We'll get it all together here, and there, and pull it around. Actually, that came out quite nice. We've got a really pretty, this color here, it's like a cocoa color. It's like a cocoa gray, kind of a chocolatey type of Nutella color. Now that's beautiful. That's number 909 by Lisa. And I've actually taken to ordering a few bottles extra that have been very popular in the shop. I'm quite pleased with their line. Okay, so let's put that aside. And I haven't actually, didn't quite cure that yet, or top coat it. But I don't want to waste too much time. I'm taking a lot of time on the video now. And here we go. This one's very nice. That's 1862, and I think I'm going to leave that like that. Just like that. Very nice. You could put another third coat and really get a much more intense, kind of marbly, star-clustered type of look. It's really pretty. It's got a little silver sparkle in there. It's got white, black. And that's, again, as I said, that's something you almost would purposely do after a clear color, making little dots and little things, and it's kind of already ready in a bottle for you. So that's nice. That's always good, especially a client wants that one extra nail, that one separate special nail, and you say, oh, here, this is great, I've got it for you. It's already in a bottle. It's quick time saver. So that's that one. And let's go to, last but not least, this has been the most popular color in my shop so far, and it's the Lisa 926. And this red, I call it delicious. I've renamed it. This color is delicious. Now I'm going to start on the bottom of the nail, just when you have long nails. Just kind of makes it easier. And I'm going to put a dot up there. Remember, always station your hand. And there. And pull it around. And there we go. Kind of doing this upside down, but look at that red. That's one coat. That's gorgeous. I mean, that red would compete with any red out there. And it's long lasting and very impressive. If anyone has colors that they want to send me that I'll review on my channel, with pleasure. Moshav Gavachoav, Alexis, Golan Heights, Israel 12946. And you box them and send them, and I'll review them. Okay, we're going to wait 30 seconds for that to cure. We'll put a second coat on. And as you can see, let's go review. We have a videographer. You can move over here. These are the colors that I lined up for today. And let's do the second coat. Okay, we cured that for 30 seconds, and now we're going to put the second coat. And I think you're going to see why this has been a favorite in my shop so far. The most popular nail polish that I've used. Look at that red. That red will compete with any red that I've seen, the color. It's just the perfect blend of cherry, apple, gorgeous for every day, for going out, beautiful red. I've done this on toes and fingers. And of all the colors, women keep coming back to this particular brand. Okay, we've got that, and I'm going to cure it now for 30 seconds. But before I cure it, let's just get a look. Look at that. Beautiful. 2 coats, true to the bottle. Okay, everyone. Glad you could join me, and look forward to seeing you next time when I review another 5 polishes. Thank you, videographer, and Alexis will be back with you soon. Thanks, and thumbs up and subscribe.